What's good, man? If you guys are just tuning in, this is part 4, section 3 of Don't Just Get Up, Wake Up with your boy Zoe Dog. I got a fucking lovely guest in the building. That's Kenny Mines. I'm gonna hit pause on the music right now because I was about to slap a bitch. But yeah, we were just in the middle of him talking about his origin of why he's so bestowed with all this knowledge he is. And man, this is a walking Gandalf. So he may just Bernie Mac slap a bitch when he gets off a train. Very dangerous. Just slapping random cats, you know, with grocery bags from Trader Joe's and shit. But he gonna get back. He's gonna get back to his origin story. So basically, you were talking about you'll be out in the backyard daydreaming, picking your ass cheeks and all that shit.
Yeah, I was
good. That's what we do on this show. We have fun with you. We break down your character so you can be yourself on this bitch.
Look.
Just be yourself.
Be myself.
Just be yourself. Now go ahead and talk to us. In the backyard daydreaming, staring at the clouds and all that shit.
Oh yeah. I was somewhat of a daydreamer as a child.
Right.
You know, a little eccentric. You know, kind of odd. You know, I had some experiences as a very young. Some of my earliest experiences, I could remember certain things that were like, you know, that I perceived differently. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying it's anything special. It's just that.
You were more in tune, you believe, versus
I was
your
in
majority?
tune. But I wasn't exposed to a lot. I wasn't necessarily sheltered, but my parents did a good job of not exposing us to things that will cloud our judgment or
soul's compass.
Right. That will cloud our soul's compass. How you like that? You feel
like that? Yeah. I
felt
you all the time.
You would always be able to understand what due north was. You see what I'm saying? Like.
Very.
So, you know, like I remember not listening to, like my mother would call it secular music, or my grandmother would say the blues.
That was music or something?
Right. Like when I was young, that was like kept out of our ears. You know what I'm saying? So we were not privy to a lot of things like that other kids would automatically indulge in. So we were outside, and I was outside a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I would ponder and think, you know what I'm saying? I would watch nature. I would watch how birds would do. I understood that squirrels had their own section. I understand that certain birds only flew in certain trees and they did this. I understand what bugs do, bees, just from studying
the patterns of Mother Nature.
Right.
Gangster.
And I just understood, and I got a sixth sense, not a sixth sense, but a natural intuition of, you know,
how the
purpose and where you place, you know what I'm saying, in existence on this planet. You know what I'm saying? God's creation. You see what I'm saying? Like what God, like first thing in the Bible, he said, be fruitful, multiply, go around, name all the plants and the animals. In other words, I put you here. This is you're my creation on my creation. I want you to go walk around my creation and understand and learn my creation. Get what you need to understand from my creation, right? You see what I'm saying?
So true.
So that was me. You know, so I came of age, you know, I grew up in church, you know what I'm saying? And what we see as church now is really not church. You know what I'm saying?
Break that down for the people that's listening right now.
Like my image of Christ was a man that walked around barefooted for miles. He didn't have a building. He walked amongst people. He was from the hood. When he spoke, he used examples of nature.
To get his point across.
He used examples of nature to speak wisdom and to speak life and to speak, you know what I'm saying, truth. You see what I'm saying? And because he used the creation that you were supposed to walk around, understand, study, learn how it go, you see what I'm saying? He used that. So that's the kind of church I came up in. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't no, you know,
building, tabernacle. They told you to go.
Right. I came up. My first experience with church was on a street corner. I would go outside the church and it would be pimps, prostitutes. You know what I'm saying?
People, yes, sir.
On a street corner, or real like down Jefferson Avenue, right there on Jefferson Avenue. Zion of Joy is a street corner, and I would walk outside the church, and I would be outside the church. You know what I'm saying? And I understood prayer. I understood that. I've been in the presence and actually witnessed, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, demonic activity, you know what I'm saying? so I understood at an early age that there is another dimension. You see what I'm saying? Not necessarily getting a full understanding of everything. You know what I'm saying? You know, and as I came of age, my father was a truth seeker. My father was a person that taught us understand what you're looking at in subliminal messages in the world around you. My father made me symbol literate at an early age. You know what I'm saying? He forced me to understand what I was looking at. You see what I'm saying? From a subconscious perspective. So I basically learned a lot of things I knew, but I understood how to categorize it because after I get an intuitive unction towards a certain thing, intuitively, then I would study to understand what I was looking at logically. You see
so
what I'm
like
saying?
the universe was a beacon and you were drawn